Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Good. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hey, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Shh. It's starting.
Let me get some more light here. Okay, let me get some more light here. What's going on?
Turn it up. No, man. Hold on.
250. Let's get it. Geektastic in the building. What's going on, guys?
Yo, man. It's just crazy when we think about it. When I was like when we decided to start numbering and redoing the numbers, because Skinny ages ago was just like, yo, man, we got to start writing down these numbers because people need to know, like, we out here. And I was just like, what do you mean? It's like we're not putting enough of the, like, people don't know how many episodes we're doing. And I will take credit for making the mistake of like putting like seasons and dividing it every year so that it kind of looked like we restarted. And Skinny was like, yo, let's at least put the season number in front so that people know this is season 4, this is season 5. I was like, okay, cool. So we started doing that. And then at one point I was just like, yo, wait, how many episodes have we done? And I looked at the Mixcloud and I saw we had done 100 on the Mixcloud before we switched over to doing it on Podbean. And then we were reaching, like, we're at 230 something. And I was just like, yo, wait a minute. We've done how many episodes?
Add it up, baby.
Yo, it's insane. And when I, like, as you were talking, I'm thinking back to like the very beginning. I don't really remember how we started this, to be honest. I think it must have been a Facebook instant messenger, quick little message like, wait, you're into this? Are you into this?
Yeah,
I think we're into this. Let's do this.
I was doing my hip hop show, and as much as I love doing hip hop, at some point I kind of, I've told people this story before. I love hip hop, but hip hop kind of got to a point where the stars weren't really reflective of the style of hip hop I was into.
Right.
You know, like, no offense to Quavo and those guys, but I wasn't really in my bag. And Post Malone, and I was like, okay, so this is what all the kids want to play. I'm gonna step back, and I reached out to the crew, and I reached out to Jaws, and we just started this, and it really was just like a Facebook group chat where we all kind of just realized we're all blurreds,
Wait, y'all didn't get pizza? Hold up, Brian bought me pizza. He brought me this dog. He invited me over. There was Young Avengers involved, and then there was pizza. Like,
wow, I see wine is saying
That's true.
That's crazy.
I didn't get nothing.
I damn near fell asleep at your house on a Friday night. I forgot outside your apartment on Z Concordia. We went inside. We had wild pizza, and then you were like, "Yo, Pete, check out what Young Avengers." I'm like, Young Avengers, and I was like, this is sick." And then 2 weeks later, I got invited.
And then I told you how I cheated on my girl.
Yeah.
These guys,
you guys, Brian, what is with you? Brian has these like these moments with people, right when he first meets them. It's like he's just got to grasp onto something. There's like this love connection at the beginning.
It was so funny too, because I remember like
this is like our first time actually, like we've known each other for years at Abbott, right? We were like actually hanging out. This is our first time, and Men's is just like, here, have some pizza. I'm gonna tell you how I cheated on my girl. Watching Avengers, and I'm like,
I've hung out. Get this. I've hung out with Brian before.
Yeah.
Because he was dating this girl who was in the crew that I was hanging out with, so like our paths was crossed a few times, and it's just so weird how like years later this is what's happening. It's so weird. And back then I think we barely even said hi to each other. We probably were like, hey,
it's just like my girl's friends, and I was just like, okay.
Actually, Brian, shouts to Jenna Jones because that's how we know each other.
Oh, true, true,
and not like that. But like she was a homie, and you know what I mean. It's
like you guys are Eskimo brothers or something.
No, I don't do that. No,
I was legit wondering.
Reintroduction to Wizzy right there.
I was legit wondering when this episode turned from Geektastic Cypher over to Running with Wolves.
Listen, you know I'm in the building.
The moment.
She was the promo director at the radio station I was at, but she was also tight with Skinny. They were friends, and that's how we met. But Skinny, you and I met that first time when you left behind your copy of The Dynasty in one of the classrooms at Abbott, and I found it. And I remember looking at the CD and being like, wait, they released another album? Because I at that point I was collecting, like I was big because I was hosting a radio show and stuff like that. And I was so mad that I wasn't up on the fact that this album had dropped. And then Skinny was just like, hey, I think I left some. And I was like, oh, that's and that's how we've met that first time.
Yep.
That's funny.
But true, yeah, that pizza hang, Young Avengers, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, that was good hang. That was good hang. Yeah, yo, man. And then like Dave, the first time I met you, like you said, you came through with the guys, and then we hung out because I was just like, this guy actually knows his shit. Jaws, we knew each other from high school.
Yeah.
Toby, I knew you through, and then Wizzy, you know, we went to the same high school, and then Skinny was telling me when we were just doing the show, he's just like, yo, my man Wizzy hit me up, and he's just like, you guys are doing some stuff over there. He's like, y'all seem genuinely serious about this stuff, and I was just like, and everyone who knows me knows, like, you guys remember Jaws, Skinny. That time you guys came over at my other place, and I was like, I sat you guys down and watched like the YouTube videos on like the things you need to do, and I was just like, this is the I was like, you guys need to take notes. Let's get some food. Let's like, I
do remember that. I was like, I ain't writing down shit.
No, but Brian has always been this way. Like, this is a very interesting group of guys here. Now, Jaws is a family friend of mine, so I've known Jaws really long. I remember bumping into you at orientation with our mom and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Brian is the same way from high school. I always tell people, you got to be careful how you treat people in high school because you never know later on in life how you're gonna need them. I'm so happy I had an open mind and I never shunned Brian. And the smarter black guys now we're called blurs now. But I'm happy I never shunned Brian because Brian didn't play on the ball team. I ran with the basketball guys and the sneakerheads. But I always show love to Brian and Josh from Jump. And then me and Skinny, we hooked up when I was running with Sean Ojo. I'm like, this guy's a dope guy. So let's go. Skinny called me one day. I felt it was like an ACN call. So Skinny called me one day. He wasn't being too descriptive. He's like, yo, listen, man. Yo, you need to come by me, man. I gotta talk to you, man. There's no pizza involved. Now I'm not trying to say I got a raw deal. All I got was a spliff. And
time I came from Toronto to Montreal to be on the show live, I didn't get no pizza either, bro. I traveled 6 hours, and these guys were over here having pizza lunches and dates. And
lunches and dates.
When we went to Dave, though, when we did the backyard party, we did get all the food and we broke bread together. So
that's true. We were all there. That's true.
That was fun.
And then Skinny was hilarious. Skinny was like, yo, listen, man, we got this thing called Frank and Armstrong. I was telling the doc, and we're thinking, hey, listen, we need to bring you in. I was like, yo, listen, I'm down. Well, I mean, the podcast platform, I part. Let's go. Let's do it. And then, I got to meet Toby. I think Toby's one of the dopest guys I've ever met in the last 5 years. And Dave is my fucking guy. Nobody can tell me different. I've been in St. Lucia talking about Dave. I was in the aisle talking about Dave. Because Dave to me, no, but all jokes aside, Josh, you remember Chris Maggio, right?
I think
remember we had Chris Maggio, the white, he was a cool white guy that wanted to wait with us, and he died a couple years ago. He went to windshield of his car. So I've been trying to fill this gap of cool white guy in my circle. I've had this gap for a while. So I said, hold on.
Yeah.
I said, hold on. So I met Dave. Man, listen, man. I want people to understand this guy.
Dave, wear your seatbelts at all times.
Let me tell you something about Dave, man. I've traveled all over the world. I've met a lot of people. I've yet to meet a guy that work hard, buy a house, invite a whole bunch of. Listen, Dave let me do a game night over there. He never asked me who will bring it over. He never said how much people. He was just like, hey, listen, come on down. You know what I mean? And you don't really meet people like that open up and that really feel the vibe to podcast to do what we do. And it's good that he's a part of the circle with us. And I want to say here on the show, Dave, I really appreciate you.
It's dope. I wouldn't have this crew any other way, man. This has been some of the dopest times. This if I didn't have this every week, guys, I might have been on like the 6 o'clock news at some point.
Hey, we're all connected too. Like me and Toby went to high school together. Dave, we're West Island homies. Jaws, me and your moms grew up together. Wizzy, we go way back. Brian, come on, crazy.
Montreal's this big.
But the black community is that big. The back of me. But listen, man, congratulations, guys. 250 episodes. A lot of people can't even get past 6. So no one should ever shun at this. 250 is really hard, and that only tells me you guys just a little bit away from 500.
Yeah.
And now we really moving. We're really moving. But you guys are great, man. Much smarter group of guys I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is the one setting that I actually feel small. You got Akeem Grams. He's throwing on the hat like he's Future.
I know.
He's the worst. He's on Akeem Grams. He's the worst. But you guys are great, man.
But Wizzy, you don't have to run. We're gonna play a message, and then we're gonna bring Akeem in, and we're gonna keep y'all on.
Y'all keep it on.
Oh man, it's about to get crazy.
Yeah.
Akeem Grams is the worst person to ever be on a panel with. Akeem,
Wow, it's starting like this.
Akeem, give them our Black History panel from last year when we officially linked up.
First of all, I have to handle some business first before we get into the shit. We need to get into the serious. Tobe, why are you ducking, fam?
Bro, I was literally about to say. I sent you an invite to a game. You never responded.
Miles at, fam. Pull up to the spot, fam.
Yeah,
on deck waiting, fam.
Yeah, I sent you a virtual link. You never responded.
You sent me a goddamn thing. Oh, God.
Lord have mercy.
No bigger than the camera.
Whenever you want the smoke, I'm home in Montreal in July for 2 weeks for Just for Laughs. Come get the smoke, fam. I'll pay for the
location.
Megabus ticket, fam. Pull up. The Megabus ticket's on me.
All right, cool. I'll come with the Connect 4 decal on my car and everything, just so you know.
Okay.
The battle is going to be real.
No, I wasn't here for the smoke. I wasn't here for the smoke. But Toby's a big guy. I don't know if you've seen Toby in person.
Quite a large.
There's certain those.
But when
before we get into how Wizzy and I met, let's take it back a little bit. Just a couple months ago. Hit me up, yo, Akeem, you want to be on the podcast? But of course, I'm with the shits. Let's do this. I have Disney Plus. I got shit I want to get off my chest. This nigga told. We're having a pleasant conversation. We're talking about WandaVision. We're talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. My bad. Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Respect on the name.
You feel me? We're talking about all the things Marvel. This nigga want to come and talk shit about Connect 4.
Oh, Toby, you the man on the Connect?
Yo, listen. Okay, cool. He mentioned that he's really good at Connect 4. I said, no, time out. Let me.
I think Toby said he thinks.
I'm amazing. I'm
phenomenal.
All right. Really good isn't my pronouns. Phenomenal are my pronouns. You feel me?
Let me rephrase.
Snap.
He thinks he's amazing.
Oh,
Connect 4. so I had to.
This nigga left. Oh no! Oh shit! Yeah.
Hey, listen. I wasn't gonna mention anything. I wasn't gonna say anything. He started this.
I gotta change.
Yeah. Anyway, when this does happen, we'll make sure it's recorded. We'll go best of 7. What do you want to do?
Whatever you want. Make it light on yourself.
All right, cool. We'll make it playoff style. Best of 7.
So when you two are done, I'm taking the winner. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, Dave says he's coming for the throne too, but
dude, unlike you guys who talk, I actually have a Connect 4 right there.
Unlike you
guys, unlike you guys, talking about virtual and stuff. I have a Connect 4. None of y'all brought a Connect 4. I'll go get it.
I'm with Shot of Dave.
Skin, let me know when it's my turn to talk.
He's on the Steven Samuels. I'll wait.
You go get him. Get him.
That's crazy.
Listen, you guys don't understand. Listen, the fact that you think because you own a Connect. No, I've been in Jamaica. I've been in Dominican. I've been around the world. I brought this game everywhere.
When did you join this Connect 4 tour that nobody knows about? Are you in the senior league? What's going on?
You don't understand, bro. I'm nice like that.
Bro, man.
Bring Connect 4 to the club with bottles. Guaranteed. Anybody?
Wow, I've never heard that.
It doesn't matter location to me, man. I don't know why you're naming locations.
Okay, for those who are listening, you're going like, why the hell are they going so hard about Connect? The thing is, when you're a kid, you never understand.
Toby thinks because he has a full beard, he could talk shit. I don't care. I don't
did not know there was like some underground connect force stuff going on, man.
It looks like a kid's game, right? Because there's all these colors and everything, but there is a strategy to connect for. There's a ton of strategy to connect for. And Mr. Grams over here thinks he knows all of them and he's never been beaten in his life. All I'm saying is, even if I win one game out of those 7s, Akeem, it's going online.
Bro,
that you lost.
Wait. Tobe, wait. Watch this, and then we're gonna talk about how Wizzy and I became best friends. Tobe, where are you at right now? Where are you currently situated? What city?
Feels like a trap.
All you're gonna hear is the door knock at Toby's place.
Ding dong at your door.
What city are you currently in?
I am in Toronto.
Damn, what just happened to Toronto from Montreal, dog? What just happened to T-Dot from Montreal, niggas, dog? You guys lost.
What do you mean? I'm still a Habs fan, bro. Just because I left Montreal to come to Toronto doesn't mean I stopped.
You made your choice.
I crossed enemy lines. Is that what you're saying?
You made your choice.
Proto-Man's in the house. Look what he dropped into the chat.
Amazing.
They don't want
amazing.
Some people in the chat have been saying it sounds like this needs to be a tournament going on.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I'm up for the challenge.
We're gonna do it. I mean, I feel like we have to set it up like Mortal Kombat style, where like Akeem is the boss at the end.
Yeah. He's trying to be light skinned so bad. I don't understand why.
I told y'all. If I was ever light skinned, the whole game would be shut down. The whole game would be shut down. They don't want me to be light skinned. There's certain niggas that can't cross over to the light red. I'm one of them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
You know, for a lack of trying though, this nigga working hard, bro.
You see, Toby, he messaged me probably when I started doing my synergy thing. I said, "Fuck y'all niggas, you, Jason, Ronnie, all you pretty niggas. You guys have been pretty for 2 decades. I've been pretty for 1 minute. Y'all already on my ass. You disgruntled Negroes. Let me shine a little bit, goddamn." I can't be pretty for 1 minute, but
I feel you on that.
No, fuck you too, Toby. Toby's the type of dude. Toby, hold on.
The Valentine's Day massacre in this place.
Toby, how many cutoff shirts do you have?
How many what?
Shirts do you have? How many cutoff T-shirt that shows your arms do you have? You know what? No.
I take that question back. All of them.
No, I take that question back. Toby, answer me this. I don't know the name of the top. The little top where the muscle guy, they cut it real short here because they want to make sure they show their 8-pack.
Bro, I don't even wear shirts.
What?
There you go. All right, guys. Good night. 250. Thank you very much. There you go.
What's a shirt? What's a shirt? What's a shirt?
Ask these guys how much of an it was like in the first like maybe a couple hundred episodes. I just like would be Mike testing.
Like Toby put a shirt on.
When we were recording That's Canon every morning, eating and everybody like it was a spectacle.